Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters NT, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix. Welcome, everyone. Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, and we are here today for some American Women's Football League action between the RVA Lady Tomahawks and the MIFA All-Stars out of Ontario. So we're very excited for today's game. Should be a fun one. Both teams come in kind of just trying to find their way back into the winning circle. Unfortunately for the All-Stars, they have not been able to get a win so far on this season. The Tomahawks got a win in game one, but they haven't been able to pull one off since. So both teams hungry to get a win today. Let's see who gets the win. The Tomahawks will be kicking the ball off to the All-Stars to get this one started. Looks like Kiana Scott will kick the ball away here. There's the kick. That's a nice one. Takes a bounce and rolls all the way to about the 34. And now trying to work her way around, reversing the field. Cuts to the 40 and will be brought down near the 42-yard line. Looks like Scott might have been on a tackle there. And we'll see Toronto take over. We'll get things started here. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ontario from the 42-yard line. I definitely said Toronto, so apologize on that. But 1st and 10 for the All-Stars as they will take the football, try to get things rolling here. Unfortunately, so far on the season for the All-Stars, only 6 points to show. They haven't scored since the first game of the season. Looking to change that now. Two backs in the backfield. They will hand it off up the middle and trying to get something going there. Looks like Scott in on the tackle along with number 16. That's Turner on the stop for the Lady Tomahawks. And a couple-yard pickup. About a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here for the All-Stars. So sitting at the 46-yard line, the All-Stars, here's the handoff up the middle, fighting for yards. Once again, Scott is in on the tackle for the Tomahawks. And also Turner. So Turner and Scott doing a really good job defensively to get things started here for the Tomahawks. It'll be 3rd down and 4. We talked about the All-Stars and the start of their season. First game of the season, New York knockout 54-6. The knockout looking pretty impressive in that one. They took on the Connecticut Ambush the next week 56-0. And then last week the Upstate Lady Predators 42-0. So this is very important right now for the All-Stars to try to get a feel in this drive and try to get something going offensively. That has been the burden so far in this season as we enter week 4. So here's 3rd and 4. Here's the handoff. Now trying to get to the outside, trying to make something happen. Once again, a couple of Tomahawks in on the tackle, including Chantel Talley. So there's some debate here. I heard one of the refs say the chains might be wrong, but right now it's currently 4th and 1. And they're saying it's a first down. They said the chains were wrong. It's a first down. So not what the Tomahawks want to hear, but that's going to be a first down here for the All-Stars. So there's going to be 1st and 10 for the All-Stars sitting in Tomahawk territory at the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the All-Stars. Out of Ontario, Canada. There's the handoff and nowhere to go. The Tomahawks are waiting for it. And that's number 6, Tiana Lyles, who comes through fiercely and gets the tackle for loss. It'll be 2nd and about 13 here for the All-Stars. They'll be sitting at the 49-yard line. Good job by the Tomahawk defense on that one, just waiting patiently and not letting Amy McConnell, who's been one of the best offensive players on this All-Star team. 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff off the right side, and there's number 44, Sturdivant. Kaylin Sturdivant with the stop. It's going to be 3rd and 9 as Sturdivant comes through, gets a stop for the Tomahawks. And now this is a very interesting decision here for the All-Stars. They haven't passed the ball that much this season. Only 13 passing yards on the season here, entering game number 4. Amanda Flint is the QB for the All-Stars. She's 4 for 21 throwing the football so far this season with 4 interceptions. So the All-Stars probably very hesitant to throw the football here, but they've got to pick up 9 yards to pick up the first. A little confusion at the top. And that's going to be a penalty. I saw someone move, but we'll see what they call here. And the penalty is going to be against the All-Stars. About 10 minutes, 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's a gorgeous day outside here from Highland Springs High School in Henrico, Virginia. Nice little breeze going on, a little heat. Definitely a good day to cook out on the grill. So if you got time after this game, of course, go out there and get some good going on the grill. Here we go, 3rd and about 14 here for the All-Stars after the penalty. In the gun. Oh, there's a miscommunication, I think. The Tomahawks got it. Let's see who has the football. And it is Lady Tomahawks football. That one is recovered by none other than Kiana Scott. Scott's having herself a day already. And so we'll see the Tomahawks take over on a drive that initially started to look promising for the All-Stars, but the Tomahawks defense steps up big time, makes something big happen. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line here in All-Star territory, and a chance for the All-Stars to put some points up on the board. Got a man in motion. That's Brewer. There's oh, man, nice. Lowers his shoulder. May have picked up a couple there. And it looked to be number 1, Mona Coley, on the move there. And looks like no pickup. So 2nd and 10 here for the Lady Tomahawks. If you're this All-Star team, every road game is going to be an adventure. Coming from Canada, here's a nice run by Coley, fighting her way along the sideline, knocked out near the 28-yard line. And that should be a Tomahawk first down. Nice run there by Coley. First and 10 Tomahawks, and they are sitting at the 34-yard line. Here's the snap directly to Coley. Now Coley will push her way across the 30, maybe to about the 28-yard line, and a nice pickup there for Coley. So it'll be 2nd and about 4 here. 2nd and 4. For the Tomahawks. Moving there in the backfield, trying to figure some things out, getting a nice drive put together here for the Lady Tomahawks. And there's an end around trying to make it happen all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Lady Tomahawks. And a nice run. That's a 28-yard run for the touchdown. Marjane Coley from one Coley to another as they getting into the end zone there. And now this is a 6-0 contest. So here comes the extra point conversion here. See if they can get some points. Looking, rolling, and it is incomplete. Looking for Coley. And that, ladies and gentlemen, well, we got a flag on the play. Flag's going to be against the Tomahawks, so this one will stay where we are. It's 6-0, but the Lady Tomahawks up. Tomahawks will get prepared to kick the ball off here. That's number 34, Kiana Scott. Had herself a really good start to the game defensively. Will kick the ball away. So here we go, 1st and 10. There's the pitch to the outside. And trying to make something happen, number 12. That's McConnell getting stopped. Second and 10 here for the Allstars. Trying to bounce. Oh, and held up immediately there. Able to push through, though, and pick up a decent amount. 3rd down. 3rd down. So 3rd and 5. Third and 5 here for the All-Stars. This is McConnell trying to get to the outside and will get brought down near the 44. That's, speaking of 44, that's number 44. Sturdivant with the stop there for the Tomahawks. So it'll be 4th and 1. So 4th and 1, chance for the All-Stars to try to make something happen here. Like I say, they don't pass the ball off, and a little bit of a QB sneak up the middle there. That was Flint. There's a flag on the play. Will this stand and be a first down for the All-Stars? We'll see what they call here. So it will be a first down for the All-Stars. It'll be 1st and 10. They're sitting at the 39-yard line. There's a handoff to McConnell, and on the stop there is Aaliyah Porter. So Porter will get the stop. Second and 9. Second and 9 from the 38-yard line here for the All-Stars. Three minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Second and 9. Oh, we've got some movement along the line. And I think that was on the left guard there for the All-Stars. That was Rebecca Kashela, who gets called for the false start. And it's going to be 2nd and 15. under some pressure, trying to make something happen. Somebody got tagged. That looked like the quarterback. And we see Talley getting the stop. That was number 22, Davila, on the run there for the Allstars. But, man, Flint took a hit at the beginning of that one. So it's going to be 3rd and about 4 for the Allstars. Third and 14 for the Allstars. In the gun is Flint. Like I said, they have not passed the ball a lot this season. Here's another attempt. There's the throw, and it is caught. Did she make that catch? She did. Wow, what a catch. She was 4 for 21 up until that catch. And that's the tight end. That's Montechola, the tight end, making the big catch. Wow, I did not see that one coming. But a nice catch there for the Allstars. And now the Allstars are sitting in a spot where they can try to get some points on the board. First and 10. Here's the handoff. Here's a move to the outside and trying to make it happen, but brought down near the 20. That was Scott in on the stop. And so we have a timeout on the play. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. And so we have a timeout on the play. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
So here we go, 2nd and about 2 here for the Allstars. There's another handoff and nowhere to go as Lyles will get the stop there for the Tomahawks. Loses a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and 3. But it looks like we may have an injured player on the field. And that seems to be number 77, Sarah Hollick, down on the field. And we'll take a quick commercial while they attend to Sarah. We'll be back in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. And Hollick still slow to get up here, but able to get up on her own power as they still attend to her. And we'll get back to play here with 1:34 left in the first quarter. Been a pretty solid game so far. Stuff from, this All-Star team who had struggles throughout the season so far, but in this one able to get the ball moving offensively. There's the handoff, and nowhere to go. Maybe just enough, though. Able to push through. That was Scott with the stop. But they're going to say that she had enough to get it here. That's going to be a first down for the All-Stars. Here's a chance. There's the handoff up the right side, and that's going to be Tally getting a stop and another run by McConnell. Getting closer and closer to the end of this quarter. 6-0 lead here for the Tomahawks, but the All-Stars are knocking on the door. Sitting here from the 8, McConnell, and whoa, nowhere to go. McConnell is held up there by a couple of Tomahawks, Tally being one of them. Also, number 15, Aaliyah Porter, also there, and we have hit the end of the first quarter with the score. The Lady Tomahawks 6, the All-Stars from Ontario 0. We'll be back in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. So 3rd and goal coming up for the Allstars. Done a good job of getting the ball down the field. And can they capitalize? Like I said, it's been a couple games since they scored. They're trying to get back on the board here. Looks across. It's tipped into the air and incomplete. Here comes and it is blocked, and it's going to be Tomahawk football. All right, we're back here 1st and 10. There's a pitch, and this is Coley. Coley moving. Coley trying to make something big happen. A nice pickup brought down near the 42-yard line. And as long as there's no flags on the field, that's a nice pickup and a 1st down. Beautifully done. So 1st and 10 after the Coley run. This is a direct snap. This one is to Scott. Scott knocks a couple of defenders down, able to pick up about 5 there. It'll be like maybe a little bit shorter than 5, maybe about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. This is Coley once again trying to get this time to the opposite side of the field. Going to pick up the first and a little bit more. No, still on their feet. And Coley gets knocked out near the 25-yard line. A big pickup for Coley. That was Mona Coley, who's done a great job of running the ball on the ground today for the Tomahawks. It'll be 1st and 10. It looks like they're going to mark her at the 29-yard line. Tomahawks with the football deep here into All-Star territory. Now here's another run. This is Scott. Scott trying to push away, but stopped by 2 All-Stars on the play. Led by number 44, Kathleen Dewhurst. So 2nd and 9. Here's the run up the middle, pushing away, pushing away. And it's going to be 3rd down here for the Tomahawks, but we have a timeout on the field here with 11:07 left on the clock. So at that time, we'll be back here in a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. The Tomahawks holding on to a 6-0 lead. The All-Stars have given them a little trouble today, but now the Tomahawks with an opportunity to extend that lead. We'll be back in a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking.
So 3rd and about 2 here for the Tomahawks. Another pitch to the outside. Guess who it is? It's Coley. Coley moving. Will pick up at least the first. Still making her way, tiptoeing along the sideline before she's hit towards the end of that play. It's going to be out of bounds and inside of the 5 for Coley. And the Tomahawks. That'll put them in really good position here to try to extend this lead. But we had a flag on the play, and this is against the Tomahawks. So a big pickup will go to the wayside for a block in the back call. And this will send the Tomahawks back. So it will be 1st down, but it'll be 1st down from the 19 instead of inside the 5. There's a handoff now, cuts back and brought down near the 15. That was Davila.
with the stop there for the All-Stars. Second and about 6 here for the All-Stars. There's a snap. This is another Coley trying to make something happen. And Marjane, she's got the lone touchdown on the day. So we've got a holding called against the Tomahawks. So on back-to-back plays here, we've seen, well, pretty much on back-to-back plays here, where big plays by the Tomahawks have gone to the wayside and have cost them. And now, instead of being inside the 5, they're now sitting at the 25. So they're losing more yards. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here by the All-Stars as they figure some things out. Been a fun game so far here as we're halfway through the second. We got a timeout by the All-Stars. We'll be back in a second. Here we go, sitting second and about 16 here. They've got to get to the 9-yard line to pick up the first due to Tomahawks. There's a snap. Direct snap taken, and around the corner goes Coley. Coley, similar to the play that scored her the touchdown. She gets knocked out. Looks like they're going to mark this at the 11-yard line. But once again, a nice pickup for the Tomahawks. This time, no flags on the field. So third and about 3. This one goes to Coley, and Coley's going to push her way near the 5. I don't know if this is going to be the first, but I'm seeing the indication that it is. It's going to be first and goal coming up for the Tomahawks. So solid drive here by the Tomahawks. There's the give, and this is Coley once again, brought down there by Flint. Get a little bit closer. be second down here from the 5. And here he goes, another direct snap up the middle. Is it enough for the touchdown? Maybe a little bit short there. Looks like stopped at the 1. And that time, looked to be Lyles on the run. Third and goal from around the 2. High snap. Tries to cut into the end zone and gets in. That is a touchdown, and that is Coley. Mona Coley gets in. I don't see any flags. And that's going to extend the lead to 12-0 for the Tomahawks. Here comes the extra point opportunity, cutting and in for the conversion. Marjane Cole. Marjane Coley gets in, and I'm telling you, man, the Coleys are doing their thing here for the Lady Tomahawks. And this is now a 14-0 game. Just a great job running the football by the Lady Tomahawks. And if you're the All-Stars, you can't be too down. I mean, you've done a really good job for the most part offensively, probably one of your better offensive games, even though they don't have the points at the moment. But they've done a really good job. But costly mistakes have given the Tomahawks exactly what they need. And now the Tomahawks are up by 2 touchdowns, 14-0. And we'll see Scott kick the ball away. And there's the kick. Takes a bounce, grab near the 34-yard line. This is McConnell. And McConnell's going to get brought down. That was number 5, Minor, on the stop there for the Tomahawks, and the All-Stars will start their next drive from there. First and 10 for the All-Stars, sitting at the 46-yard line. The Tomahawks defense has had some big moments. so far in this one, and you see a all-star team just trying to just at this point just trying to get some points. It's been a couple of weeks, and they're trying to see if they can get those points on the board. Some solid offensive drives so far, but it hasn't been enough. Here's a handoff, and nowhere to go. And that was Porter with the stop. It'll be 2nd and 11. Second 11, off to McConnell. And McConnell may not go anywhere on that one. We'll see where they mark it, but a great job out of Tomahawks defense. And this time that was number 16, Sharmoni Turner with the stop. That'll be 2nd and 9 coming up. Correction on that, 39 coming up. So 39 coming up for the All-Stars, sitting at the 47-yard line in their own territory. We get a little bit closer to the half. Third and 9. There's the pitch, and nowhere to go. This time, that's number 19, Levon Smith. So Smith gets the stop. That's going to be 4th down, gets the loss on that one. Fourth and 10. Now, we did see Flint actually deliver a pass in this one, and it was a good one to Montecholo, the tight end. Let's see if they go in the air this time. Oh, no, they're going to side the punt, and ball is loose. Punter never had a chance, lost the football on the bobble, but we got a flag on the play. And this is going to be, this should be running into the kicker, but we'll see what they call here. If it is, it's going to be a this is going to make this a little bit more manageable. Still looks like they're going to punt the football after the penalty. Able to get it off. Looked like somebody got a hand on it, and it's grabbed at the 48-yard line. And the Tomahawks are going to take over from there. First and 10 for the Tomahawks at the 49-yard line. Here's a chance here with just about 2 minutes left here in the first half to try to put some more points up on the board. Here's Coley. Monet Coley will get pushed out near the 37. And so it looks like we will hit the 2-minute warning, and we'll take a break as well. Tomahawks have the football. It'll be second and a little bit of a long 5. You may have called it 6, but we're going to say 5 for the safe side. Second and 5. We'll be back in just a second.
Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films.
Back from the 2-minute warning. Second and 5 for the Tomahawks. More Coley. This time to the outside. Now Coley cutting through. Wait a minute. Breaks a couple of more tackles. Coley adjusts this. Oh, man, just bulldozed. Numbers 95 there for the All-Star, Gassman. Man. That's going to be a first down. First and 10 for the Tomahawks. Once again, a chance to put more points up on the board as they're driving down the field. It's been the Coley show in the backfield. Sprinkled in with a hint of Scott. This time the ball is loose. Miscommunication between the Coleys. And that one will send Coley out of bounds. It's going to be a loss. Scott was in the mix too. It looks like they were trying to do some style of reverse and just, muffled the exchange. And it's going to be second down. Second and about 13. On the run. And gets a couple up the middle. So we got a timeout with 59 seconds on the clock here. Under a minute here left in the first half.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
So 3rd and 10. Here with 59 seconds left here in the first. This first half is coming to a close. Oh, pushes one tackler out the way. This is Coley. And Coley brought down just shy of the 25-yard line. So 4th and 5. It's a big one here for the All-Stars if they can get a stop. Gonna go for the pass and complete. It would have been a Coley to Coley connection on that one, but unfortunately, the pass is incomplete. It's going to be a turnover on downs, and it will be All-Star football. Despite the score, this has been a pretty tough contest so far for both teams in a good way. Just a very fun contest. The All-Stars haven't been able to get on the board, but they have done what they needed to do when it calls for it to make a big stop, and that was a big one right there with the Tomahawks with all the momentum. They needed to stop before the half. And they decided to take a knee. They're going to send this one into the half. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half. We've got the RVA Lady Tomahawks up 14-0 over the Ontario MIFA All-Stars. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back here in about 10 to 15 minutes to bring you the second half of action. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the LegacyMaker Sports? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Second half of action about to go down here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Here from Highland Springs High School, we've got the RVA Lady Tomahawks up 14-0 over the Ontario MIFA Allstars. And so, look, so far it has been a really competitive game, 14-0. And you're probably saying, well, what are you talking about? Competitive? No, it's been competitive. I mean, look, this All-Star team has done a really good job of hanging in, especially with all the struggles they've had this year offensively. They had chances, could not put them in, but they've definitely given the Tomahawks all they can handle. They're going to kick the ball off to start the second half, and we can't wait to see how this goes down. Montecholo will kick the ball away here. She had the big catch earlier in the game for the All-Stars, and she will boot it away to get this started. And that one took a crazy bounce, but it looks like the Tomahawks have the football. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tomahawks. They'll start their drive. Looks like at the 43-yard line. At 42-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line here for the Tomahawks. We've seen a lot of Coley doing their thing here in the first half with Mona and Marjane. They've done a really good job. Like I said earlier, sprinkled with a little bit of Scott in that backfield. They've done a really good job. Let's see what they do here, 1st and 10, and we've got multiple flags on the field. And this one is going to be against the Lady Tomahawks. Too many people on the field. Drop them back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. Someone in motion. That's Marjane Coley. Coley with a stiff arm. And around the corner she goes. Big run by Coley. Marjane Coley will get knocked out near the 30. They're going to mark it at the 31-yard line. Big pickup and a 1st down for the Tomahawks. 1st and 10 RVA. Here's another run. This is Mona Coley. Now Coley pushes her way to about the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Second and 3 coming up. There's a snap, and this is Coley up the middle, trying to find a way. Great stiff arm, crosses the 20 to about the 18-yard line. And it looks like we may have a official timeout here while they check in on a player. Can't see the player at the time, who that may be. But while they check on the player, we'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. You're probably wondering, where do I find the LegacyMaker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy. So the injured Tomahawk was Mona Coley, who's done quite a bit today on the ground for the Tomahawks, so that's something you don't want to see. If you're a Tomahawks fan, who are 1st and 10 here in great position as they look to extend the lead a little bit more, up 14-0. There's the handoff up the middle. As number 55, Keisha Pleasance, with the run. It'll be 2nd and 6. So right now, 2nd and 6 from the 15-yard line. Tomahawks looking to add on. They need 6 here. There's the give to Coley. Tried to get the outside. Knocked one defender down. Tries to reverse her field. Knocks another defender down. Wait a minute. Marjane. Coley looking to get in the end zone. Gets knocked out near the 3-yard line. I think she ran out of gas there towards the end. She had a shot at it, but that was a lot of movement there by Coley. And now Coley will have them inside of the 10. Looks like they're going to mark this one at the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal coming up for the Tomahawks. And something to note, Montecholo, who's been having a decent game today for the Allstars, was a little nicked up on that one. They were able to get her off the field for Ontario. First and goal from the 6. Here's the run, pushing away, pushing forward. And on the run that time looked to be, I could have missed this, but it looked like it was number 20, April Smith, on the run. Like I said, I might have missed that one. Quite a few Tomahawks in on that pile for that one. So now 2nd and goal from the 2 as they look to punch it in. Here's a handoff, pushing up for the QB sneak, and they are in. Guess who it is? Mona Coley. And the Tomahawks are up 20-0. Here with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left. But it looks to be a player down in the end zone. So while they're checking in on, that's number 30 there for the Allstars. Balasingham down on the ground.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Good to see Balasingham get off the field a little bit, be able to walk off the field with their own power there. So good sign there as the Tomahawks try to add more points here in the conversion attempt. Thinking about passing it, decides to take it themselves, and that is Coley, and the conversion is good. So that will be good for 2 points on the 2-point conversion there. And the Tomahawks are up 22-0. Another good drive by the Tomahawks. Have put them in the position they're in right now as they sit pretty with a 22-0 lead. And this All-Star team is still just looking for some points, trying to get that momentum going. See if they're able to do it on this offensive drive. And Scott will get prepared to kick it away here for the Tomahawks. .40 left here in the third. And Scott kicks it away. It takes a nice little roll down there to about the 36-yard line. The All-Stars will start their drive from there. First and 10. As the All-Stars take possession here at the 30, so they may have moved it up to the 37-yard line. So first and 10 from the 37. There's a pass, a screen pass. Monticello with the catch. Monticello with the catch there for the All-Stars. No gain. Second down. Second and 9 here for the All-Stars. Sitting at the 38-yard line. Looks like they did give them a yard on that one. So initially it looked like she was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Flynn thought about it. Now we'll take it. There's a pass, and it's caught. That was Jada Dixon-Bertie with the catch. And Bertie still seems to be down here. There's two All-Stars down on this play. And that's Bertie, and I cannot make out the other All-Star that is down. It's like number 56, Shelly Rutledge. So two All-Stars down. While they're getting checked on, we'll be back in a second. Crossroads Community Services Board is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. So 3rd and about 8 here for the All-Stars. Losing 2 players on that one. They're getting checked out on the sideline. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to go, Kiana Scott. Right in the backfield, gets the stop. McConnell tried to get out there, but it was nowhere to go because Scott was right on her. That's going to bring up 4th down. Tomahawks looking to get another stop. And try to get the football back. And Kenny, it looks like the All-Stars are going to punt here. Montecholo will kick this one away. A couple of these punts have been tough to get off, but they get this one off. And this one rolls all the way down. Great punt by Montecholo. And that's going to be taken at the 30. So it's 6:20 left here in the 3rd quarter. The Tomahawks have a chance to put more points up on the board here and extend their 22-0 lead. And we've seen a heavy dose of the running game so far for the Tomahawks. I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to do that here. First and 10 here for the Tomahawks. This is Coley. Coley trying to get to the outside. Cuts near the 30. Oh, what a stiff arm by Coley. She's done a couple of those today, and she's put people down with that stiff arm. And a decent pickup by Coley. A little bit of a scare earlier when Mona went down with an injury, but has been able to come back in and bounce back quite strong here for the Tomahawks. Here's Coley once again taking a direct snap. Coley's got the first. Coley's got more. Coley's rolling. Coley's going to get knocked out near the 34-yard line. There's no flags on the field. That's a first down for the Tomahawks. Big run by Coley. Coley's who's one of the best runners in the league. Right now she sits 22 coming into this game in the top 25 in the AWFL. But after this game, she might have jumped up a couple spots. Just a little bit. 1st and 10. There's the give. This one is to Marjane. Marjane, who's got a touchdown today herself, picks up a big first down, gets across the 19 to the 20. That was a number 22. DeVillio with the stop. And now it's going to be 1st and 10, another pickup, another first down. First and 10 for the Tomahawks. Taken by Coley. Monet. Coley, and now she's tip-tapping around. Oh, man. I think they're going to say she stepped out. I thought she was still in, but looks like she may have stepped out near between the 6 and the 7-yard line. Tomahawks looking to put more points up on the board and a chance to make this a 4-possession lead. There's Coley trying to push her way into the end zone, but a couple of All-Stars are there to make the stop. And it looks like we may have a timeout here while they check in on a couple of All-Star players. And I believe that's number 95, Gassman, that's down. Hanifa Gassman that's on the ground. And she's tossed her helmet on the ground, so definitely in some pain there. While they're checking in on her, we'll be back in a second. Oh, no, she's getting up. Maybe we're back now. Was waiting to see if she was okay first, and she seems to be walking on her own power. Has to be a lot for this Canadian team. There's not too many Canadian teams in this league. Well, at least in this division, there's only one, and that's them. 0 for 3 so far on the season. And they had some moments in this game where it looked like they may have been able to do some stuff, but it just did not happen in their favor. Here it is, 2nd and goal. And into the end zone for a touchdown. And that's Coley. Mona Coley gets in, and that will extend the lead to 28-0. So 2:31. And it looks like they're going to try here for the 2-point conversion from the 5. So in this league, just to give you a heads up, If they take it from the 2, it's a 1-point conversion. They take it from the 5, it's 2. If they take it from the 10, it is 3 points. But this one does not go the way they would like. And the score will remain 28-0 here with 2:31 left in the third quarter. So the Tomahawks will kick the ball away here in a comfortable 28-0 lead over the All-Stars coming out of Ontario, Canada. This looks like Salvado's kicking the ball off. And what a kick. This one takes a bounce at the 28 and rolls all the way to the 22. So Jalise Salvado, and man, look at the return here by the All-Stars. Nice about 20-yard return by the All-Stars. They're going to get brought down near the 47. We'll see where they mark it. But we'll see a 1st and 10 for the All-Stars. So, yeah, 47-yard line is where they're going to mark this. And it looks like we may have had an injury. It might have been, that looks like Kiana Scott, who's had a great game today. First and 10 here for the All-Stars, sitting at the 47-yard line. There's the handoff, trying to make something and nowhere to go. We got a couple flags on that play as Talley got the stop for the Tomahawks. And it's a face mask against the Tomahawks. This is going to be a first down for the All-Stars. It's a 15-yard penalty. So a big break here for the All-Stars. They're going to be sitting at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. First and 10 for the All-Stars. Had the whole Tomahawk team move, and now Flint's going to take it with the free play, and nice job here by Flint. That's going to be a first down. I think they're going to decline this. There's another flag at the end of this, and if this is against the Tomahawks, this is going to be more yards for the All-Stars. So you got encroachment. Man, and then on top of that, a personal foul at the end against the Tomahawks. And all this does is put the All-Stars in position to put some points up on the board. Now, they were close a little bit earlier in the game around this mark. So now they're sitting pretty at the 12-yard line. So 1st and 10. So they still can get a first down here if they can get to the 2. So they got a couple of chances here to make some magic happen here for the All-Stars as the third quarter continues to tick away. Off to McConnell. And McConnell pushing her way across the 5 to the 4. And that was Salvato with the stop. And we're going to have a stop here with 10 seconds on the clock. There's an injured Tomahawk on the field.
Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films.
And so now here, the beginning of the fourth quarter, and this is the best chance. This has been the best chance that the All-Stars have had to put points up on the board. They had another opportunity earlier in the first half, and it didn't go their way. But this has been the second best opportunity they've had to put points up on the board. And can they do it and put some points up on the board here in the fourth quarter, down 28-0? So there's some Definitely some discussion going on in the All-Star huddle with the referees and the team. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but still trying to figure some things out here as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Also, while we got a chance to talk to you about our next broadcast coming on Tuesday, we got Amelia Raider baseball as the Amelia Raiders take on the Thomas Jefferson Vikings at 6:30 from Amelia County High School. That'll be our first Raider Pride 365 broadcast of the baseball season. I know it's a little bit towards the end of the season, but we're glad to be able to bring you that broadcast coming up on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. We'll see if the Raiders can continue their winning ways, having a pretty solid season so far this year as they take on the Thomas Jefferson Vikings, a.k.a. TJ for those out here in the Richmond area, for those who don't know, but I'm pretty sure people do. So at this point, I really don't know what the weight is. It's 2nd and 2 from the 4. Like I said, they still can get the first down. But this has been interesting because they waited quite a bit. And it looks like they are still attending to Savato, so that's why they have not started. I thought that Savato had made it off the field, but it looks like Savato is still struggling a little bit to get off the field. But she is up. She is up and being helped off by the Tomahawk staff and some of her teammates. And I hope she's okay. She's walking quite gingerly on that ankle, if at all. So our best wishes out to Savato. Yeah, barely get any pressure on that leg. And so now we are back here, 2nd and 2 for the All-Stars. And Savato has made it off to the side. They're checking in on her, the training staff. And once again, we hope for the best wishes for Savato while they check in on that ankle/leg injury. Here's McConnell looking to get in the end zone. Does she? It's going to be close. Some of the All-Stars saying she got in. If not, they definitely got the first down. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. They've got 4 chances to punch it in. Let's see if the All-Stars can put their first points up on the board here in a couple weeks. April 11th in that game against the Knockout, they were able to get some points up on the board. And we have a timeout by the All-Stars. They're going to talk some things over. We'll be back in a second.
Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment would like to let you know about a few projects they have going on at the current time. Legendary Culture Films currently has 2 movies out on Tubi. The first one, Black Sheep. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep, currently out on Tubi right now. Also, the movie Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It, currently on Tubi right now, so make sure you go check them out. And from Born Legend Entertainment, the man chosen himself.
All right. Back with a chance to get some points on the board here for the All-Stars. Flint will give it off to McConnell, and she's into the end zone, and the All-Stars get their first points since April 11th. And that puts them on the board. Good job by the All-Stars on that drive that also had to deal with some penalties that kind of helped them get in great field position. And now, after scoring the touchdown, now we'll have McConnell to see if she can make this extra point. And nowhere to go on that one. It will be short. And so the score will remain the Lady Tomahawks 28 and the MIFA All-Stars out of Ontario 6. So the All-Stars will kick the ball away. Montechola will kick it away here for the All-Stars. That's a decent kick, and that one will be grabbed at the 43-yard line, and the Tomahawks will start their next drive from there. As we're here in the fourth quarter, the Tomahawks with a nice lead here. As they look to try to milk this clock away and leave here today with their second win of the season. If they can do that, they'll move to 2-2. And we've got a flag on the play. This one's going to be against the Tomahawk. So 1st and 15 here for the Tomahawk. And sitting at the 38-yard line. There's the direct snap. And that one's taken by Coley. Monet Coley got a first down and more. Cuts back and will be brought down near the 35, 34-yard line. A big run and a first down for the Tomahawk. Just a great run there by Coley. Very patient, very smooth, taking her time, looking for the creases, and was able to pick up a big gain and puts the Tomahawk in the All-Star territory, sitting at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tomahawk. Looking to pass, and it's caught by Marginet. Coley will pick up a couple on that one. And that was Smith with the pass there for the Tomahawk. Haven't seen him throw the ball that much in this one. The running game has been absolutely phenomenal. Second and 9. Coach Humes has to be happy with the performance that he's seen from his team today, as Coley will pick up a couple more across the 30 near the 29. Been a great overall performance by the Tomahawks. And we've got an official timeout here as an injured player on the field.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
So 3rd and 6. Looking back to pass, going to let this one loose and tries to one-hand that one. To no avail. 4th down coming up for the Tomahawk. So it's going to be about 4th and 4 here. Coley's going to try to take it and keep control here for the Tomahawks. There's a flag on the play. McConnell's there to get the stop. Takes a couple of All-Stars to knock her out. So this one's going to come back to about the 39-yard line. So 4th and about 15, maybe 14. Looking under some pressure, decides to take it. This is Smith and goes out of bounds near the 38-yard line. Tackled there by number 44, Dewhurst. But that's going to be a turnover and down. And it will be All-Star football. So right now, a little bit of a dilemma. They're trying to get the lights on here at the stadium. So hopefully they can get that situated. First and 10 here for the All-Stars. And we got a timeout by the All-Stars here. 9:22 left on the clock, and we'll be back here in a second.
You're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Makers.
So 1st and 10 here for the All-Stars. So, like I said, if you're wondering why it's a little bit dark on the screen right now, we're waiting for the lights to cut on here. We're here in the 4th quarter, about 9 minutes left. There's the handoff. This is to McConnell. McConnell's now going to try to go to the outside. She's got a touchdown on the day, and now she's got a big run. Nice run here by McConnell. That should be enough for a first down. And it is, so a first down for the All-Stars. So 1st and 10, sitting at the 47-yard line. There's another handoff. This one pushes through across the 50 to 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd and about 6. All-Stars line up at the 49-yard line in Tomahawk territory. Flint decides to take it herself, calls her own number. And Flint trying to break through a couple of tackles, will get across to the 44-yard line. That's going to be close to the first, but it's going to be a little short. Third down. Third and 2. Here for the All-Stars as they try to continue to gain some momentum here. You know, big thing for for the All-Stars. Even if it's starting to look, glim on the point on the game, on this game, you want to kind of build momentum going into the next game one way or the other. So you want to keep the rhythm going, want to keep things rolling, and that's very important. Very, very important for this team. They were able to get some points for the first time in a couple games, and they're looking to build on and maybe score the most points they've scored all season here on 3rd and 2. Up the middle. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a run. It's Flint picking up a big first down across the 30, brought down near the 25-yard line. And Trent is down after the play, but what a run by Trent. And seems to be grabbing at the shoulder. They're going to have to call a timeout here or stop the clock with 5:25 on the clock. So while they're checking in on Flint, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a second.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
So 1st and 10, big run there by Flint. And she was able to get this team at first down. And now new quarterback in for the All-Stars. This is Kara Rife. So Rife will give it off to McConnell. McConnell up the middle, and McConnell pushes her way to about the 15-yard line. Second and 5, and there they are. The lights are on, ladies and gentlemen. The lights are on here with a couple minutes left. And so there's going to be a timeout on the field here, probably to readjust the eyes a little bit. So while they're getting everything situated here, we'll be back in a second.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677.
So second down here and 5 for the All-Stars. There's a handoff to McConnell, and McConnell nowhere to go. Great job by the Tomahawk defense. Sturdifin was there for the Tomahawks. There was another Tomahawk player in there. Happened kind of quick. 3rd and 5. So Flint is back in the game at QB. 3rd and 5. There's the handoff up the middle. Another run by McConnell. And it is enough for an all-star first down. First and goal here for the All-Stars at the 9-yard line. And somebody jumped. And it's going to be against the All-Stars. That'll drop them back 5 yards and make it first and goal from the 14. First and goal from the 14. There's the handoff. Oh, trying to get to the outside, trying to get in the end zone. Touchdown, All-Stars. That's McConnell. So McConnell will get him in. And the first game of the season for the All-Stars to get 2 scores in the game. 28-12 here. And they've got a chance for an extra point conversion. We'll see what happens here on this one. They went for the field goal last time. And it looks like McConnell will give it another shot here. Here's the attempt. It's up, and it is no good. Had enough leg, just couldn't go through. And so that'll keep the score 28-12 with the Tomahawks up. Monticello will kick it away here for the All-Stars. Still fighting here, trying to get somewhere, but not far to go. Maybe an injured All-Star player, but able to get up and back down. So while they're checking on the injured player, we'll be back here in just a second. First and 10 for the Tomahawks. Minute 55 left in this one. Holding on to a 16-point lead. Back to pass. We'll let that one in the air. And, oh, man, that's really dangerous here. Up by 2. Kind of surprised passing the football here. They haven't really passed the ball that much in this game. It's been a really good running attack. So now second down. Second and 10. So a timeout on the field by the Allstars. Second down here for the Tomahawks. Smith tried to pass it, nowhere to go, and brought down by the Allstars. So now it's third down and long. It's about 3rd and 20 here. Under a minute left in this one. Tomahawks can pretty much do what they need to do here. Smith is going to roll all the way out, try to kill some clock here. And Smith is going to get brought down near the 22. So they're going to, this may be it here. I think they're going to go ahead and finish this off. Despite the injured player, I think they're going to go ahead and call this a game. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this one. A great performance by the RVA Lady Tomahawks coming in. Really good, impressive start. They were up 28-0. This all-star team battled back, was able to get a couple points on the board here towards the end of the game. Definitely a momentum builder for them heading into next week. But the Tomahawks moved to 2-2. The Allstars moved to 0-4, and it's going to be really fun to see how this Tomahawks team will do next week. They take on the Upstate Lady Predators in the next matchup next Saturday. Then after that, they will take on the DMV Queens on May the 30th to finish out the regular season. But right now, looking good. They're 2-2 in the mix here in the AWFL hunt towards the playoffs. Once again, everybody, would like to thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network for today's broadcast. Of course, Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi, so if there were any issues, we do apologize about that. But we do appreciate you all tuning in for some RVA Lady Tomahawks action here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Until next time, everybody, y'all be safe and take